Hello, and thank you so much for joining me here at the Paul Wisdom Project today. So today we're going to cover a concept that has been going around for about 2 years now, and it's this idea that the culinary industry is a dying breed. Now, I'm gonna just go into it just because I have an idea about this, but I think that a lot of you do get the sense that there you guys are just wondering, what's really going on in the chef industry? Is it dying? Is Are we no longer seeing good food anymore? So I just want to go into that and cover some of that for you on based on my perspective. Okay, so do I think that the culinary industry is a dying breed? The answer is I don't necessarily think it's a dying breed, but I believe that the culinary industry is struggling, like most other industries are. Just with all the unprecedented events, with all this COVID things going on the past 2 years, we've seen a lot of industries struggle for sure. And we've seen the uptick in the amount of people that just don't want to work anymore. And so I don't necessarily think that the culinary industry is dying by any means, but I do believe that that it's struggling. Certainly because a lot of chefs, with all this unprecedented events and all the things that happened in the past couple of years, a lot of chefs have found that this industry it's just they've lost their passion for cooking because, as you know, with what happened, it shut down a lot of businesses, a lot of restaurants closed down, a lot of hotels closed down. Everything shut down and everything got affected. Even businesses that have been around for 20, 30 years also completely shut down. So, hey, a lot of things happened throughout the course of those years. But what I wanted to mention was that the industry, I don't want to say that just because those things happen that's dying off. I just think that we're struggling a little bit just because chefs have lost their passion. But at the same time, what I also wanted to mention here's the point I wanted to make. What I wanted to mention was that at the same time, though, we're seeing a lot more creativity. A lot of chefs are now trying their best to go outside the box a little bit and come up with different trends. Mind you, how I spoke about in my first video actually about trends. About the latest food trends. Those trends are important because if you're a chef from, let's say, the 90s, and you're trying to compete with what's going on now in this century now, you're gonna find it really difficult to serve food to your guests just because your style of food from that era is totally different than what other people are used to. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to cover that for you guys. That it's a really important concept to talk about though, just because a lot of people's minds, a lot of people think that the culinary industry is dying. It's not. It's just we're just struggling, and because now that's another thing I wanted to mention as well. Because the a lot of things are starting to open up, and the world's for the most part gone back to normal. A lot of people have started opening businesses. A lot of businesses have gone back to work, and a lot of people now have been going back to places that they used to go back to. So I would say that yeah, I would say on the whole, the culinary industry is doing really well. Just because some chefs left doesn't mean that we don't also have great chefs, especially in Canada. I have to celebrate my chefs in Canada. Me being one myself, I have to celebrate the fact that we're doing well. We're doing well. So I'm proud of us. So yeah, I just wanted to take a couple moments and just cover that topic for you. I just wanted to give you some insight and some knowledge. And Yeah, that's all I wanted to speak to about today. So thank you so much for joining me here at the Paul Wisdom Project again today. Like I said in my description down there, don't forget to go on my Google site and check out my website for recipes, for different tricks and tips from me. They've been tested. I've used them myself, And so be sure to look at those and be sure to check out my videos as well. So thank you very much and all the best.